Hey everybody, it's freaking cold right now. By the time this video actually gets up, that's probably gonna be long gone. And around the rest of the country, it's a lot worse than it is here. So I guess I can't complain. But what I wanted to show you is my Christmas present, which I got before Christmas. And this is actually the new year that I'm showing it to you. And it's after I used it for a New Year's event down in Alabama at Boggs and Boulders. There you go. Nice big old 8.5 wide, 20-foot long cargo trailer. Let's open this thing up and get a look. Now, it's been used and not cleaned yet. When I got back from Boggs and Boulders, I actually had to leave a day early. I didn't get to spend the actual New Year's night there because we got sicker than a dog. And so we came back, and then the RZR actually sat in there muddy for a week just because I was so sick I couldn't even get out. And it was cold and freezing and everything else. And so I've just kind of started the cleaning process. It's kind of dark in there. I don't know if you can see everything quite as well as you should be able to. There you go. But as you can see, we had that tarp hanging up, and it was actually a good idea to put it down when we rolled the muddy RZR in. The RZR got washed off a little bit, but on the trip between the wash down station and where we camped, there was still mud, and I tried to go really slow, but it still got mud in there, so obviously pulled some in with me. But I've been, as you can see, the floor has the shop gray paint on it, which I did. I've added some lights, that little cabinet up front, a hammock, and that's really just for storing bedding and stuff like that. I've got an air mattress that I blow up and set in here so you can camp in it. Now this thing is not insulated, and that's probably why we got sick. I also modified a plug down here in the floor where I can run a generator outside. So we had heaters, but it was just so overwhelmingly cold that 2 electric heaters and a propane heater just didn't quite, I mean it did, it was just the fact that, you know, I went to sleep with one heater going and woke up so cold it turned the other ones on to get warmed up, but by that time the damage had been done and I started getting sick. So I ran that next day, kind of a little under the weather, did a night run, and by that next day I was just so sick it was hard packing up and getting back. But that's not the point. The point is, cool trailer. I'm going to insulate it, going to put insulation in the roof and pull out these walls, this plywood, insulate and put it back. And but I've got like LED lights in here. It does have power from when it's hooked up to the truck and the truck is on. This is one bright light, but I don't really use that. And then a rechargeable LED light up there, and of course being able to cook. So I guess what I should say now is that you've seen it. Now let's go and do the ride. Everybody okay? Everybody okay? I would hope so.
How do you want to do this?
Get some winches on it.
Huh? You want to run? Oh, turn it off, man.
Yeah, turn it off if it's still running. Want to see if we can get winches on the other side?
This buddy's gonna come.
They're gonna pull it over there.
They pull it on that side. just wants to go playing right through it.
There's people standing here.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Tiffany. Huh? I said hi.
Hello.
I didn't have a chance to say hi yet.
I know. I was trying to change.
Yeah, I know.
Like up there trying to rush me. Get changed.
Well, she was sleeping.
Was she?
Yeah.
They let me off work at 2, so I'm like, gotta go.
Yeah.
Went home. Spit cat litter. Make sure they were good.
Well, how'd they get? We must have hit that just wrong and went sideways. Uh huh.
She's good. You buckled in.
Everybody was okay.
Was there a kid with them?
I think so. I think they drug him out too. All right, well, I didn't get that on video. Bummer. Was the girl driving?
No, the guy was driving, but there was 2 girls and that little kid.
Another in there too? Okay. Yeah, he's probably got. Huh?
It was still running.
Yeah, he shut it off though, didn't he, when you told him? Yeah, he just jumped out, left it running. Oh!
The damn sure almost got it.
He's full of water. Dadgummit, almost. Just broke. I wonder if they
get a couple winches on it and ease it over.
Yeah.
Get a couple winches on it. Last time I did that, I broke my winch.
Yeah.
Nobody offered to pay for that $500 fucking winch. I'm all about helping people, but
could use a come along on, put it on his bumper and just start yanking it over. He's coming up there with a winch. Hey, is there a red light flashing up here?
yes.
All right. So you're on video. So I guess the guy was driving and he had like his wife and a kid in there or something.
That's why we are they okay?
Yeah, everybody's okay, but they're kind of shook up. I would be.
You know, even though it happened in slow motion and not a very high speed, it's still scary.
Yeah.
Especially how fast they went buckled in.
Yeah, that was, it's okay, but Boogie.
We were just coming up the road when we saw this Toyota layover on its side. I saw him circle around the hole and then gun it straight in. The driver's side caught the hard side while the passenger side hit soft mud. The natural conclusion was, of course, what you see here. We had just begun our night ride and I hadn't turned any cameras on yet, so I didn't get it on video. We did stop to see if we could help, and that is when I turned on my hat cam. Yeah, they're okay.
They need to go back to camp now.
Huh?
They're like, okay, take me back to camp.
Well, I think the guy that owns it right now is probably more concerned that he can start it again. It was laying on its side running, but we told him shut it off quick. I mean, who knows what could happen. But now that they got it out.
It's so cool though that everybody went and helped them, will start crying. Like, there's still nice people in the world and everybody wants to help a brother.
Well, people out here in four-wheeling stuff is, I don't know, it's kind of a brotherhood or something like that.
Yeah, it's cool.
A community, a culture.
Family.
Yeah.
La familia.
He's holding it from because it wants to lay back over.
Yeah.
This, my friends, is how the 2018 New Year's event at Boggs and Boulders started for me.